As I said, that was it. So last time here. Yeah, I'm willing to do the resets because I know that MX Bikes is bugged like that.
Oh, factory. He jump started again.
All
He
right,
needs
well,
No, he
to. He.
disconnected. He
we're no, yeah,
disconnected.
we're not doing it. I'm sorry, but we have to go. Can't
Okay.
just keep resetting it. So it's unfortunate, but that's MX Bikes and it's a pain in the ass. And I'm sorry, but everybody's here. People are grabbing whole shots and we keep resetting. So, all right, the gate is down, and let's see who grabs it. Merv is coming out hot. Kenny in behind him. I don't know how to pronounce it, but Gontej maybe. I'll just call him Gio. Gio's in second. We have got
Oh,
CC riders rounding out. Looks like 4 of the top 5, and Merv definitely gets the whole shot. We'll say that for sure.
we get a little swappy there.
Definitely.
Oh, goes out of the line. Dylan's gonna catch up.
Yeah, we have got 5 riders here really battling for first. Merv is in front. We have Dylan in second, Gio in third, Jansen in fourth, Mimi's is in fifth. Go Mimi's. And Barry with the CC Honda team is in sixth. Oh, Gio gets squirrely, almost goes down but doesn't, loses a position. I believe he has fallen back to sixth place. We have got, what is this? Is this Honda rounding out the top 5 here? And it is a train, it is a pain train coming up for everybody here, really. Everybody's still doing well. It looks like if there were crashes, then those people are pretty far back. We're going to stick with this battle for the lead here. Merv and Dylan coming to the sky shot tabletop here. Merv sends it, throws a big whip with Dylan right behind him on the VetMX Honda, and Dylan goes down. Dylan loops it out.
Oh, and he's having trouble getting started. That makes Barry catch up.
Barry is hot on Dylan's tail right now. Mimi's and Kenny are battling it out, coming up the hill. So we got Brock, Crazies, MX927, Jansen, Gio. Navo and Jackson are battling. Paradox, Hooter, JJ. JJ is not in last. Let's see who we got back here. Yamaha MX. MIRB. MIRB taking the line that he should be taking, but we'll just
People
pretend
are
like...
struggling up the hill.
Oh, people are washing out? Or did anybody wobble and lose it?
Yeah,
JJ wobbles and goes down. Oh,
yep,
no.
he's at the top, too. This is not good.
This is not good. Okay.
It might be best if he just goes all the way down the hill.
Jackson getting a little squirrely, coming across the hole shot again. Almost loses it. Hooter is hot on his tail as well, trying to make the pass here in the corner. He goes outside and loses it. I never take that outside for that exact reason. That outside gets so bumpy, and it's so easy if you're using your front brake. Who is this? Kenny goes down just before the finish line and gives the position up to Jackson. Oh, and Paradox sends it on the finish line and crashes as well. Crazies is just trying to maintain consistency here, which is good. Absolutely, in a 20-minute moto, it's what you have to do. He's just trying to maintain consistency and keep his place. Let's go back up here to the battle for the lead and see what's going on. This is the battle for second. Dylan and Barry are still pretty close together. Let's see where Merv is. Merv is not very far ahead. He's hitting the 2 uphill doubles. Dylan looked like he gets squirrely. So the battle, I won't say battle for the lead, but it's 1, 2, 3 there. We'll come back to that in just a second. MX929 moved up pretty quick. He must have capitalized on the mistakes that were being made up the hill, because I want to say he was closer to like 9th or 10th, almost in this exact same section in this last lap, and he has moved up to what looks like 4th. Brock's trying to catch up to him. Okay, what do we got here? We got Mimi's and Crazies. Dooley's over the sky shot tabletop. Crazy's going to take the outside. Mimi's going to go inside. Oh, Crazy cuts him off, and Mimi's goes down. Oh, no. Crazy sends it up the hill, though. Mimi's trying to get his bike back up and started. Rejoins the track.
And he goes and joins right in front of Kenny.
Oh, no.
Here comes Paradox, the keyboard warrior.
Paradox, the keyboard warrior. If you guys don't know, Paradox handlebars broke in the qualifying practice, and he had to switch to an unconventional method of controlling. He is our keyboard warrior, and Mimi's goes down on the uphill as well.
Oh,
You know, I bet he was starting to wobble, and so he leaned forward and maybe braked a bit, trying to slow down the wobble, and just went over the bars. Let's see. Navo is coming up behind Mimi here, and what do we have here? Jansen and Hooter are coming across the start straight. In a little battle with each other, and Hooter goes down. Man, that's the commentator's curse. Sorry, Hooter. I know that that gets bad. Crazies went down just before the finish line. Let's see, where are our leaders at here? Merv is still out front, it appears. And he has started to really check out on Dylan. Dylan is pushing as hard as he can on the Honda, trying to catch up. It kind of looks like they're about as far as they were from each other last time when Merv was hitting the doubles. Dylan was coming out of Dylan goes down.
yep, and here comes Barry.
Barry is capitalizing on Dylan's mistake, catching up to him. They're both entering the uphill doubles here in the back section of Unadilla. Let's stick with this battle for a moment and see how it goes. Let's take it to the trackside reporter Impus and talk about this corner with these two rollers. Impus, what do you think the best line is for hitting these corners, and especially as the moto gets going and we start getting later in the race?
I'd say the best line it's just ditch the rollers, ditch both rollers, and do a right side in at the first roller and a left side on the second one.
Ditch the rollers,
As
go
close
around the right and around the left.
exactly. As close as you can, and just get the inside on the uphill. You can also cut a bit on the left side of first roller, but as the track gets rough, it's not recommended honestly because you may get kicked and just do a front flip. Happened to me all the time, so it's not fun.
Looks like Barry's having a hard time getting around Dylan.
Oh
So
no!
He gets so close. Oh,
Dylan went down.
commentator curse. Dylan went down.
Barry capitalizes on the mistake. He comes across the finish line in second place, 8 seconds down
Already
from our
got
leader, Merv.
lap traffic for Merv.
Merv is already in lap traffic coming up against MIRB. Yeah, Merv is 8 seconds ahead of second place right now. There's still a pretty close battle for second between Barry and Dylan. Mojo, keep an eye on that battle. I'm going to see what else we can find here. Let's see, fourth place looks like it is Brock. And MX927, he's doing everything he can to catch Brock. If he can get past Brock and move up, maybe he can get a podium. Jackson, I think Jackson's in 6th, Crazy's in 7th.
Oh, the lapper went down and Dylan got tangled up with them, so that's just going to give Barry even a bigger lead.
There's Merv going across the sky shot. Yeah, they are pretty separated. Yeah, if you can keep an eye on Dylan, let me know if he checks back up. I'm going to go back here and watch this battle happening between Brock and Jackson. It looks like this is for the 4th place position. Brock sounds like he is on the Husqvarna 125 two-stroke, and he goes down, he hits the pylon, the Unadilla pylon, and gives Jackson the go-ahead for the sky shot tabletop. So that puts Brock, I think, back to 5th. Crazy's up to 6th, is that right? And Kenny's in 7th. Looks like Mimi's went down. Yeah, Mimi's went down coming up these two uphill doubles. It looks like that's given Paradox some room to breathe here. All right. Jansen and Navo. Jansen is trying to catch up to Navo. Navo's holding him off as they come into the roller corners. Let's see if he can make anything happen on these uphills here. These uphills, I think, can be really make or break. You kind of get the wobbles on that one a little bit.
Oh, Mauve went down, and now there's a battle between Barry and him.
Merv went down?
Yeah, so now they're like less than a second apart right now.
Got it.
Barry versus...
There we go. Battle for the lead. Merv getting squirrely again.
Oh,
Almost
he
hit the
just,
pylon. Just
yeah.
barely missed it.
This track gets pretty sketchy once it gets a little torn up. The lines it usually take start going away. So maybe that's what's happening to Mav here. He's being consistent, but now his lines he has to switch them up a little bit.
We have got two CC Honda teammates battling for the lead here. You know that they've been putting in a lot of time together, practicing together, most likely using the same lines, but you know how it goes. When that gate drops, these two are going at each other's throats. Can Barry
Nice
do it?
scrubbing from Barry.
We've still got 10 minutes left in the moto. We are halfway done. So in traditional fashion, let's go ahead and remind everybody that you can join the Factory Goon Racing team. If you join exclamation Goon in the Discord or in the chat for the Discord link. And joining Factory Goon Racing gives you 0% off of a bag of Doritos at your local gas station. Is my Nightbot not turned on? Because I will freak. Merv is in the lead. Barry is still coming up behind him, and Barry goes down on the uphill. That gives Dylan the go-ahead. Ooh, they just barely... And Dylan tried to pass and hit the pylon in midair and goes down, giving second place right back to Barry. Oh, no. All right, Merv is once again in a comfortable lead. Okay, keep an eye on the first, second, and third, please. We're going to go see what's happening here between Crazies and Brock. And Brock goes down on the downhill. That is a absolute common mistake to happen. Crazies capitalizes. Brock goes down the uphill as well. Man, Brock is just having a hard time. I don't know if it's the two-stroke or what, but he had a hard time on that downhill and coming back up. Good luck to him as the moto continues. Hooter showing how it's done here, taking it very slow and precise coming down the hill. Going up the hill, not so much. And Jansen wobbles as well. These guys really... Mimi's with the 360! You know he meant it. You know it wasn't intentional. He had X Games mode. Mimi's with the 360 uphill. These guys have really got to be either standing or sitting. It doesn't matter, but they've got to be leaned back, getting traction to the rear wheel, or else they're going to get those wobbles. Jansen is trying to catch up to Navo here as we come back across the start straight and try to round out the lap. And it is a three-way battle here between Mimi's, Navo, and Jansen. He on X Games mode, that's right. I hope Mimi's listening to this broadcast in his helmet, because you know he's cracking up. Can somebody confirm what place he's in? He almost gets too sketchy to go over the double, has to roll it, gets passed by Navo, pushes Navo back out of the rut. He's getting squirrely again. He holds it up. He maintains his posture, loses a little bit of a gap to Navo and gets caught by Jansen.
According to the scoreboard, he's in 11th.
11th. And Navo goes down. Mimi just rolls over his bike. And Jansen goes down. Endo's on the double. Just yard sales it. Oh, God.
Ooh, the lapper getting a little too close for comfort for Barry. Almost it looked like it was going in for a block pass.
Navo goes down again. I think he hit that pylon coming out of that corner. If you're a first-person rider and you're hitting this corner back here, I'm telling you, this rut is deceiving. It looks like you're taking the inside rut, and what it does is it spits you out right towards this pylon. And depending on how your settings are set up, you might not see this until it's too late. And sometimes you might think that you are overcorrecting if you turn to miss it, so you try to skid right by it and you clip your handlebar on it.
You would think this is a battle for third, but it's a lapper between Dylan and Ganj. He's not letting him go by easy.
Where at on the track?
Well, Ganj fell. Gio fell, so...
Merv is starting to get... let's see, what happened? I thought Merv already lapped MIRB unless he's lapping him again. Merv is pretty much checked out. I mean, there's still a chance that Barry could catch up if a mistake happens. But the gap here between these three is really heavy. Also, I just want to point out that people were giving, Dylan a hard time for choosing the 450 in the B-Class moto, but clearly It's not as if his work, or he has his work cut out for him. He's certainly a podium rider in this B class, so that's not surprising that he is in third. But again, these classes are set up by skill, so regardless of what he's riding, Dylan is just he's doing well in the B class. So he looks like Geo's in fifth here, behind MX927. Crazies,
Bob
Kenny.
just got around the lapper, finally. Oh, and he's down at the top of the hill.
What do we have here? We have a battle between Navo and Jansen still. They've come back around the track. Okay, I'm going to stick on this for a moment. Navo with the Kawasaki, and he goes down. He goes down in the corner. Looks like he tucked the front end. This is the exact spot on the track that Jansen went over the bars last lap. And in that same spot, he came back to pass Navo. It's been really tight between these three riders the whole time. Between Mimi, Jansen, and Navo, they have really kept it pretty much within the same lane at all times. So we have a rider down on the side of the track. Yamaha MX, maybe he's blown a tire. Ran out of gas even. That's a pretty common mistake that happens here in Backyard MX. These tryhards getting out here with low fuel. Who am I to speak? Okay, Merv is still in the lead. It looks like he's got... Timing and scoring shows a 7-second lead on Barry, but I am not sure if that's correct. See, where is Dylan? Dylan in third. Dylan must have had a mistake and went down because this gap has grown significantly. And MX927 is really pushing hard to try to catch him in fourth on the CC Husqvarna. Could we see a CC Racing podium here? If MX929 goes down, crashes it in the corner, man, the spectator's curse is real tonight. Every good battle we've had, case in point right there. Bring it back here between Geo and 927. And for anybody here in the stream, reminder that this is the B class race, and after this we will be lining up the gate for the A class race. So stick around for more racing at the Backyard MX. And MX927 goes down, but so does Geo. They both go over the bars on the downhill. He is really trying to push hard. They both, man, they're trying to just scrub over the top of that hill, and it did not work out for
Geo's a lap
927.
down, too.
Is he?
Yeah, this will be his second lap around.
Merv's still in the lead. Let's see what it is for Barry here. A 6-second lead on Barry. Looks like JJ has been lapped. Find our third place here. Dylan's in third. So the battle between MX927 and Geo was a lapper. Are we saying Geo's a lapper?
Yeah, he's in 15th.
Okay. So MX927 is in fourth here.
And he doesn't let people pass him very easily. I was seeing him going and block passing and stuff too.
Maybe we need to get some blue flag spam. Okay, here we go. I know that MIRB is a lapper here as well. I believe he's down 2 laps, so Kenny just needs to try to pass him with grace. But if that doesn't happen, then he needs to make his move. And he needs to make it quick. Paradox. Man, the gaps have really gotten big here. Late race. We're at a minute and a half left before the white flag.
As much as it looks like Gamov has a big lead, he's just one screw up on the hill from getting past.
Yeah, if something were to happen to Merv and he was to wobble on one of these hills, then I mean that can eat up so much time. But I mean he's pretty much led this whole moto. I think he's got the track down, so it's gonna take either some miraculous riding here by Barry or a major mistake by Merv to upset this current scoring. Let's make sure Dylan is still in third. JJ here. Dylan it was in third, but went down on the hill. This is what we're talking about. See how long it's taken him. And
Oh, that
MX9
makes the next.
MX927 is coming up. Yep, this is a battle for third here. Dylan went down on the hill, got the wobbles, and got stuck. There's
So,
25 seconds left in the moto before the white flag, and we have a battle for third.
and if they get if he gets his third, CC like just gets 1, 2, 3.
Yep, if 927 can make this pass and hold on, then the CC Racing team will round out the podium in the B class.
Got to give Dylan some credit for running that 450. I don't think I could do it 20 minutes.
Yeah, people get intimidated when they hear the 450, but I think a lot more people would ride a 450 in this game if it was easier, and it's not. So
Ooh, it's close battle
it's
here.
close. Yeah, they're pushing really hard. Neither of them want to give this up. Respect to both of these riders. Let's see what happens here.
With time running short, I don't know if you can be nice.
No, there's no time for patience here. For all my Interstellar fans, there is no time for caution. 927 needs to find another gear and really put the heat on Dylan here to make this pass. Also, I just want to say, I think 927 is a relatively new player to the game, maybe even a new PC player. I caught his stream earlier this week and was talking to him a little bit. He's a new player on a new team, and I think he's really out here trying to show that he's got something to prove. JJ getting lapped, but doing it gracefully. 927 goes down.
Yeah.
Hit the pylon. Man, that was a good battle, late race. Anything can happen still. I mean, again, we're just one mistake on these uphills from Dylan getting too squirrely. Oh, and there he goes. He is down, and he's gonna try to get the speed wobbles if he's not patient getting the bike back up. The slow physics in this game, we all know. And 927 makes a mistake too. Can't capitalize on the pass. And Dylan goes down. This is bad. This is bad for Dylan. Oh, 927. He did the right thing. He slowed it up. He made the pass past JJ's down bike. Oh no, that's tragic for Dylan. So the white flag should be coming out. I don't know if there's a flagger at Unadilla.
There is.
Man, that's the luck that 927 needed. He really needed Dylan to go down on those uphills, buy himself a lot of time to make the pass. It could have easily has been tragic for 927 whenever he almost hit JJ's bike when JJ went down the uphill, but he played his cards right. He was patient. He took it slow. He went around JJ, and now he has put
Barry went down.
Respectable gap. Barry's down?
Yep.
Let's see, where is Merv? How far checked out is Merv? Man, Merv is hitting the sky shot, and Barry is nowhere close. The timing and scoring says 12 seconds, but he's gone down, so that's a bigger gap now than it was.
Yeah, and he has to get through the lap traffic too.
Yeah.
I think Merv is going on to the last lap after the white flag right now after he gets through this section.
Let's see. We've got Brock and Mimi's here. This is probably still somewhat of a late race battle. Mimi's almost went down on the uphill. Kept it up, though. But here comes Barry. Let's see. Yeah. MIRB went down behind him. All right. Mimi's keep it together. And Mimi's goes down on the uphill. Brock makes the pass. Oh, and Mimi's re-enters the track and almost takes out Barry. Cross jumps Barry. Oh no, Mimi's getting squirrely here. I know he's really just not focused on whatever's happening around him. He's trying to maintain position here on Navo and Brock.
Marv just hit the white flag. Last lap. If he can hold it, he wins.
All right, last lap. And he goes down,
he's down.
But his lead is so big, it's fine. It's fine for him.
Is he going to throw some celebration whips? Or do you think he's just going to...
I think he's just going to... Yeah, I think he's probably going to just do what he does best, stay consistent, and ride this one out to the victory. We'll keep an eye here on Barry and Navo. Obviously, Navo's not in this battle. It's Barry in second. Navo is I believe, a lapper currently, but we'll just keep an eye on it for now, since I believe Brock and Navo are still in a battle here for the points. So, gonna bring it down to the. Where are we at here? Why am I having such a hard time?
Yeah, he checked out.
Yeah, Merv had a great race. I only saw the one mistake from him. Maybe you saw more, but it really looked like he did well in the whole shot.
I think he held it off. Has he led every lap?
I believe so. These are just the final moments of the B-Class Moto, if everybody is watching. Barry is in second place here. Let's see. Has Merv crossed the finish line already?
No, he's coming up to it, though. He's in the little long straightaway.
Here we go. This is our leader. Passing the start straight. 2 corners to go for Merv in the B-Class Moto, round 4 at Backyard MX.
Oh, he throws a one-hander.
Throws a one-hander, waving to the camera. Kiss the tailpipe, boys. The trophy's mine.
Oh,
Travis Pastrana
we
over
need
the
an
finish
ambulance
line.
to the finish line.
Somebody call the Alpine Stars medical crew. Merv just broke some hearts. Where's Barry?
Ooh. Barry's coming right down the hill now.
Alright, and it does look like CC Racing Team will round out the podium top 3. 2
Oh,
the
John
CC
was
Hondas.
close, though. Dylan was close to spoil on it.
Dylan was bringing it back, but it just wasn't quite enough. Let this be a lesson to the A-Class riders who might be watching this stream. If you are not extremely careful on these uphills, particularly this one right here, just like that. Paradox, I love you, man. Thanks for showing us the example. You've got to really be digging in the rear tire here and keeping the traction, or else the speed wobbles are going to cost you. They're going to cost you everything. And I know that this track starts to get rutted, it starts to get loose late in the moto, and so it's easier said than done. But man, this section right here has made and broken some of the races and riders here in the B class tonight.
Crazies for the 7th.
Crazies with a 7th place
first
finish.
Race. Last race he disconnected, didn't he?
I think he might have DQ'd in one of the rounds, but I'm not sure. Alright. We're going to wait for the final riders to cross the finish line here, and then we will record our positioning here for the race results, and we will reset the server for the A class.
And I'll be right back.
Box, do you mind if I start my